Hi everyone, it's Rosanna again. So for my YouTube channel, my lifestyle channel, it's really all about a bunch of different things. And there's something that I wanted to share with you. I don't know if people know what this tree is, but this is, I'll give you a few seconds to just look at it. I'll go in a little closer. This is a persimmon tree. This is a really interesting story. So my mom is 78 years old, and about 7 years ago she loves persimmons, and she went to the store, grocery store, bought some persimmons, and is like, I'm gonna dry the seed and I'm gonna plant it and see what happens. And I was just the kind of person that said, no, it's not gonna grow, it's gonna take forever, don't do that. But she left it on the side of the sink for a couple months and then decided to plant it, and then just left that pot there for months, and then it sprouted, and then she ended up planting it in the ground when it was maybe only 2 feet tall and just a sprig of a tree. And now this tree has been growing in our backyard for 7 going on 8 years. Never had anything there. We even questioned whether it was really a persimmon tree that came from that seed that she had, but we never knew because we've never had a persimmon tree before. I never see it in stores, at garden stores or anything to that effect, and so I had no idea what a persimmon tree looked like. And then this year, about July, we started to notice that there were little fruit coming out, and the fruit looked exactly like little tiny green baby persimmons. And this is the tree now, and I want to get in because it actually has fruit for the first time in it. And this is part of some of the fruits. It had about, I want to say 25 fruit on the tree, and now that the tree, we're later in the season because today is October 16th, 2021. The fruit are actually, there's not as many on the tree anymore. So some of them have either fallen out from windstorms or just, through natural selection are no longer in the tree. And then I also have tons of squirrels here that come up on all my fruit trees and try to eat them. But this is persimmon that actually grew from a seed 7 years ago. I would say the tree is probably about, 20 feet tall and about 15 to 20 feet wide. But it's got persimmon growing everywhere. You can see that right there. There's 2 right there up towards the top of the tree. Very cool. And then I'll just walk around the tree because this is one of the interesting and very fun stories to tell about things that we've done in our life where we just kind of didn't know what to expect. And then all of a sudden, voila, 7 years later, almost 8 years later, there's fruit. And this one is one that I can actually reach, and so I want to show you a little bit. Just really cool. Look at the tip of that. Persimmon. It's just the coolest thing. But there's one there. They're all over up in the tree, especially the top parts. And I'll try and zoom in and show you. But this tree has probably about 15 persimmons still on the tree. But here we go. We'll try and zoom in and see some of the other. Really cool. But this is the tree that my mom planted from a seed 8 years ago, and we didn't know, we thought, it can't, I don't think it's a persimmon tree, maybe it's something else, it's never bloomed, maybe it's a dud tree. And then all of a sudden, persimmon. And so I'm excited to see how it ends up, and I'm probably gonna pick some and tell you how it tastes. But very exciting stuff. And so just looking one last time around the tree. growing in the back of our yard, and it's fall already, so a lot of trees are coming, the leaves are coming down from all the trees are in our yard. This one still has quite a bit of green leaves, but definitely see that it's turning brown and it's changing. I hope you enjoyed this video. More to come.